Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Prosperity by Reiner Knizia. Prosperity is a resource management game. Also has some tech tree in a sense, and a tile placement, but a little bit different than I think, say, like Carcassonne. It's not about exploring as much as it is utilizing the tiles for their technology and helping not only your score go up, but your resources that you collect every turn. So we've got this player map, and it starts out with some base technology, and then you can, as you work, you can place these like colors, like pink would go over a pink, and blue over a blue, and so on and so forth. But every turn, you are drawing from the top, and one of these symbols will tell you what you score that turn. And so either you get to move up in your research, you get more money, you get to see if you have negative or positive ramifications for your ecology versus your power consumption and production. So this game is it's got a lot of moving pieces, but let's just go right into simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game is pretty simple. On your turn, you flip one over, you get the resource bonus, like Tom said, and then you do two actions. All right, you can move these research up. You can buy a tile. You can remove one of these.
Pollutions.
The pollutions. So I think this game is pretty simple. After 2 or 3 turns, you'll understand how it plays. Every turn, a tile flipped over. And you take 2 actions. So I think this game is pretty simple. There are a lot of icons. I say a lot. There are a few icons, 4 or 5, that you need to remember. But they're pretty intuitive. Lightning is energy. A little tree is ecology, right? So this just makes sense. And green is good, and red is bad. So once you get a hang of those things, then you know you'll be fine.
I find this is simple. At first, it seems complex because there's so much going on. But what you have to remember is you're just trying to get the most points. So you got your score track here, and whoever ends with the highest amount wins. So everything you're doing, you're trying to convert into getting more points, into buying facilities that give you points when point tiles are drawn. Or at the end of the game, several scoring rounds will help you get points. So there's simplicity eventually in the rules, where the complexity is just trying to wrap your mind around what you need to do. What's the best strategy to pursue? There's the complexity in this game. Luck versus strategy.
I think there's a good amount of both. Many times a tile has come up right after my turn that I really want, and so I cannot get my hand on making my ecology better. And so I just, all this out there, I'm like, I can't get anything because my ecology is terrible. And when my ecology is bad, I have to add pollution, which if you add pollution, you don't get to score points, and that's the whole point. To win, you need points, and so if I just can't get my hand on that, and that has happened, but you can try to mitigate it by getting more money or other things, getting more of something else, so that you can try to balance that out. So there's a good strategy in how you're going to do that. Are you going to try to get really high research so all the buildings are cheap, but then you don't buy the buildings right off the bat? Are you just going to get a lot of money, so it doesn't matter what you buy? You can buy anything, even if you're not as high in research. So I think there's a good amount of strategy.
Molly's right on the money in that there's an element of luck here that can be very punishing. In the rulebook, it shows all of the available buildings for each age, because these go from the 70s to the 2030s, and with cool little fonts. Anyway, you can see what is in that age, and you're like, oh, I hope that comes out. Oh, I didn't, and now I don't get it, and that's what I wanted. But the strategy is here. There are times I've played just all ecology, all out ecology, and it's worked, and I've won. There's times where I've done a balanced strategy, and that's worked as well. You can pursue a really power productive and consumption strategy, and there's just everything could work. The potential is there for these to work if you tweak it just right, or if you can use the tiles to your advantage the best way. I personally really enjoy trying to get the best ecology and clearing all the pollution, but I've enjoyed every other type of strategy as well. There's so much you can do here. It seems like there'd be maybe a couple of dominant strategies, but I find there's a lot of different ones. As you play more and more, you can think, well, what if I try this? What if I try this? And it could work, maybe not, but they seem like any given strategy, if you play it well, could be the winner. Fun versus boring. I find this game to be pretty fun. We've played with a couple different people, and they liked it too. It's just kind of simple, quick, And as long as the turns are quick, you just try to maximize your efficiency. And I'm all about maximizing my utility. It's just part of my philosophy in life. And so I really enjoy trying to get the best of each type. And there's some give and take here because the ones that provide a lot of power will take away the ecology, and the ones that provide a lot of better ecology will hurt your power production. So I find this to be a pretty fun game.
I think it's pretty fun as well. I like the aspect of being able to do multiple things. You try something, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't get the tile, so I have to do something else. And I like that. I like that there's that. It seems to be that balance of, well, if you can't get this, well, we're going to try to give you more of this thing that you can get to try to, like I talked about earlier, try to mitigate that luck that is in the game. So I think this game is pretty fun. On BGG, I would probably give it a 7.
Yeah, me too. I'd give it a 7. I think currently this is my second favorite Reiner Knizia game. Although that could always change with
It's probably my favorite.
as more come in and out. It could change, but I give it a 7, and I enjoy it.
Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers on YouTube, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon or your favorite simple game-related design, like this cat holding a D20. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
Because it could be you that wins.
Prosperity. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.